Hello world. I hope this video finds everybody doing good under the sound of my voice. I hope it finds you blessed and highly favored. And if you woke up to see today, I hope you thank God for today, and we gonna live it day by day. Hello world. Today I want to touch on the topic. You can do a lot of good, but some only recognize the bad. And I told the topic because, I don't have a lot of different things happen to me in life, and I try to do good by a lot of people. And, I just realized in my years of being here on the earth, it's like certain things that you do good for people. It could take like one bad thing that they might consider bad that can throw all the good things out of the window, and they don't even think on the good that you did versus the bad. And I told the topic, and I had some examples that I probably like to make. I don't have some friends in life, man. I just went out my way for it and just did real things and always just try to do good by them, because when you got God in your life, you want to do good, because you're not, we never want to come across somebody bad, because that's what we don't practice those things. So we want to be good in every way and treat everybody just the way we want to be treated. And, the example I probably make is like, man, I don't have friends that I don't do a lot of good things for. And I don't want the credit for it. I want to give the credit to God, because He allowed me to be to do that for them. And one thing that they may have considered that I did that was bad, they tend to like just push me out the door, because it's like they want to just magnify the one thing that they consider bad, and they threw all the good stuff out the window. And we may not even talk that much no more, or we may not come across each other like we once did. But I do know that sometimes God will expose a certain individual like that to where, because you don't want to be doing all the good things, and you're not getting nothing in return. And I don't have like certain situations where I don't did good, or they thought I did something bad, or I was supposed to do something for them and may not have did it in the time frame they thought I probably should have, or they may have invited me to something I probably couldn't go to, or sometimes when you got family, you got kids, you got grandparents, you got your mother, and sometimes family can take you out course. And it can stop you from doing some things that you probably wouldn't do in the time frame that you probably would want them to, because we do know that family come first, and we're not going to deny our family for nothing. So we going to do for family before we do anything else. And I had a certain situation where I probably didn't come through or did certain things, and at the time frame when people may have thought I should, and they consider that as being something that's bad. I do know that, like I stressed it, like family comes first. That kind of hurt a person when you know you're trying to do good, and you take hits when you shouldn't even be taking them. And I used to have those kind of feelings, man. So one day God clearly spoke to me and said, Dexter, as long as you just doing good, you can't worry about what everybody else say or think about you, because you just keep doing good, because you can't let them defeat the purpose of what you're trying to do. And people gonna talk about you whether you're doing good or bad. So you just like a fool for a thought with somebody just listening in, man. As long as you know you did the best that you could do, and you did it in the time frame that you probably thought you could do it in, and we're not gonna beat ourselves up for doing for other people. But I do know that we can't do it in the time frame they won't. Some people will. They'll get kind of like mad, or we can't do certain things for them. They consider it as being something bad. But and another thing I like, the example I probably like to make, man, is like sometimes people consider you as being doing something bad, or you did something bad. You may even have the knowledge of what they're even talking about. You may not even know, because you probably wasn't even thinking in the way they probably thinking. And before the person be a man or a woman and ask the person or really confront them about something that they got that's weighing, they'll pretty much like stereotype that person and put him in a lane that he probably not even in. And sometimes like that person may not even know what you even got, what you thinking about them, because they got other things on their plate. And they may not even be thinking the way that you thinking. That's why I say sometimes we got to push our pride aside and be that man or that woman, and just ask our friend or person that we love that if we think we got something that's bothering us about something that we think they done us. So it's food for a thought. Not just thought like, man, I drop it on somebody, because I told this topic, you could do a lot of good, but some only recognize the bad. Because I put some in there because, because sometimes you can do good for people and they appreciate it. But some people, you can do good for and they just like they waiting on you just to be able to do something off that's bad so they can just blow it up in your face or just push you to the curb. And I beg the difference because, like when a person doing something good for you, you should always think about all the multiple things they probably did to you prior to, even if they did you something that's bad. The good should outweigh the bad. And if a person did something for you, man, you got to be taking that into consideration. And we're not perfect. We striving to do better, but the only perfect person that ever walked this life is God. And we not God, so we going to fall short. And, that's why I chose the topic because, if a person did multiple good things for you and he may have did something that you might consider bad because he might even know that you thinking that way. That's why I said what I said, because sometimes we can have our show, we can wear our feelings on our sleeves and we can be getting in our feelings and the person may not even be aware of what you even talking about or how you even thinking. So just food for a thought, and I thought I'd drop this on somebody because we don't want to let the bad outweigh the good. Because you got a person that do anything for you, whether, and especially good things, we don't want to throw those out the window when they do something that you consider bad. And it's just, like I said, it's just food for a thought, and I thought I'd drop this on somebody because I do know they got a lot of relationships that's down. People don't throw away a lot of relationships and even loved ones. Because sometimes we can get boxed up in our feelings and we can forget about the many things that people done for us that's good. And we can let one bad thing detour a whole relationship, whether it's family, friends, whoever it might be, because, we can let a lot of things, like small things, damper some big things. And I just want to drop this on somebody because some people may have done this or, I just want you, like, if you have, just to consider the many things that they probably done for you versus the one bad thing that you thought they did. And we need to put ourselves in check if you do realize that and then you come to that conclusion that, hey, they did more bad than good. So, or they did more good than bad because, normally the case be that that person did more good than bad because we just want to allow that one bad situation to detour us and we'll push all the other good things out the window and glorify that one bad thing. So I just want to just paint a good picture for somebody to see. And then I just want, if anybody fit this shoe fit, I want you to wear it, and I want you to man up or woman up. And if it dampen a relationship, ain't nothing wrong with you being the bigger fella. And making that plain, and even if it takes apologizing, because sometimes we gotta weigh what our friends do for us, because they don't have to do anything for us. And then if the good outweigh the bad, we want to take it under consideration. Just food for a thought. And I thought I'd drop this on somebody. I thought somebody needed it. And I want to encourage somebody, if they got anything from this, to hit the like button and subscribe so we can grow together, because we know we need each other to grow. And I just want to encourage somebody listening in to do something different than what you did yesterday. Call somebody and check on somebody you hadn't checked on in a while. They might hear your voice. And I always say that the world is not centered just around you. You have to deny yourself for someone else. That's the only way this thing gonna work. I just want to encourage everybody that's listening in to take God everywhere you go. And everywhere you go, everybody has to see God in you. And I just want to encourage everybody listening in to keep your eyes on the prize, which is Him, and be blessed till the next time.